So while I was browsing through the Steam store looking for older games that, well, looks like older games, but they're really not, which they'll take heavily inspiration from, I discovered this random game, Y2Roll, a Nintendo 64, and also a Monkey Ball inspired game. It's currently on Steam and it just came out not too long ago, and I highly recommend a controller for the best experience. The game centers around some different levels of stages for you guys to play. You guys can play the game's official stages, or you can also import custom-made levels, and you can basically play like that. But in order to do such thing, you have to put it into a game folder that's somewhere, which you'll have to look into which folder that the game specifically says, otherwise you won't be able to play it. Where do you get these levels? I have no idea, so that's all I can really say for right now. So let's get started. So you're obviously on marble, and you can collect gems, as in there were bananas, and you can reach the goal. Depending as to the time, you get either gold, bronze, or silver, and that's it. You can do that in this game itself. Some of the levels are easy, and some of them you'll have to master through and such thing. There's a couple of different modes in there, like campaign, arcade. Campaign offers you to select whichever level you want to play, and they basically give you like no restrictions on lives. Arcade is something of the same thing, except you have lives, and every time you complete a level, you're instantly going to the next level, kind of like how Monkey Ball does it, which I get. You probably get the idea as to what you'll be looking into. Now, if you guys are one of those people who are looking for secrets, well, prepare to be disappointed, because according to the game's bio, it claims it will have no secrets whatsoever. So if you guys are going to try to find secrets, well, good luck with that, because it's not going to happen. There's plenty of stages for you guys to play in each different course of plays. You can do that by completing a certain amount of levels, or if you want to, just complete the whole entire set, and depending as to which world you're basically playing from. The later levels are going to get more challenging, and sometimes even questionable as to how people manage to get past these levels. The music in the game as well is pretty good, and it does sound like if you were playing something from the 90s, or at least late 90s to be exact. But if you guys like the music, you can get yourself the official soundtrack on Steam and basically listen to it anytime you want. I don't know if this game will ever hit on consoles, but if it does, then it pretty much makes sense if you think about it. Now, the control-wise, it's Monkey Ball. I'm pretty sure you guys play Monkey Ball and know how to play the game. The only thing is the buttons are used for camera, and yes, you can use the R stick, but the movement in the R stick is pretty much inverted. But you can go around in the game settings and play as dead zones and whatever too, just to see if you have the best experience in the game itself. Graphically, looks pretty good for a Nintendo 64 inspired title, along with its own filter. Although I don't think there's a way to turn off the filter if you guys really want to, but I think that was by design. Going back to the arcade stuff, I think in order to get the lives in there, you have to get a gold rank for every level you play. That's the only thing I can think of, but I'll let you guys come up with your own conspiracies, because every time I get gold, I notice I always get more lives. For each level, it takes you about probably 2 minutes for you guys to complete them, or close to 2 minutes. You got at least 100 seconds to complete them, and so you have to try to be quick as you can if you guys want to get the gold rank, or you can try to 100% the level by grabbing every gem you can. Good luck with that, because some of these level designs, they offer them in strange places. Yeah, they put gems in the most strangest places that I could possibly think of. So if you guys have never played Monkey Ball before, this is a good practice game for you guys to play. My big advice if I were to try to play a game that's like Monkey Ball, my advice for certain levels is try to come up with strategies on how to get across these things, because sometimes they can be pretty impossible to get past through. And also try to slow it down in some cases, because there's like a little step, and if you mess up, you'll fall. So make sure you guys try to get some practice before trying to play the main stuff. and then you'll be able to probably get good at this game, as if you were playing Monkey Ball. So with that one being said, this game itself is definitely a worthy Monkey Ball clone and also a Nintendo 64-like game that I think you guys might actually like. But again, don't expect any secrets to come out, as I said before. So that's all I can say. Not much achievements in this one, but they can definitely be hard to earn depending as to which achievement you're trying to earn. Like getting all the levels be completed in gold, which is pretty impossible. I have no idea how they managed to get gold within like a second or two for certain levels. But yeah, the game is price tag is fine for what it is. It's almost about 15 bucks as far as I've seen it. So that just makes it worthy, I guess, considering how many levels there are, but they can take some, well, maybe less than 10 seconds to complete them, depending as to which level you're playing. But there are levels in the game where they tend to be long than it should be. But if you guys are a fan of Monkey Ball, then go ahead and check this game out. It's only on Steam for right now, so that's all I can say for its release.